The Cluster of Excellence Machine Learning New Perspectives for Science is a joint initiative of the University of Tübingen and the Max Planck Institute for Intelligent Systems. Our scientists will now tell you about who they are, what they do, and why they like working at the cluster.
Hi, I'm Nicole Ludwig. I'm a new early career research group leader within the Machine Learning Cluster of Excellence at the University of Tübingen. In my research, I focus on machine learning in sustainable energy systems, so using and developing machine learning algorithms that help us to build and maintain a future energy system which is hopefully sustainable, intelligent, and relies on as many renewable energy sources as possible, while still being as reliable and secure as we want to have it. About Tübingen and the machine learning cluster, I love that there are so many amazing people around from different backgrounds, so you can discuss your ideas and get input from so many different perspectives, which is just awesome. And you also realize that there are some fundamental problems which are interesting or important to many of us, so I'm really looking forward to working on them together.
Hi Nereps, I'm Charley Wu and I'm the research group leader of the Human and Machine Cognition Lab. My lab seeks to understand the computations and algorithmic shortcuts that allow humans to learn efficiently and behave intelligently despite our cognitive limitations. My work predominantly looks at two settings where human learners still greatly outperform our best machine learning algorithms: generalizing from sparse data and learning from other people and social environments. The goal of my research is to bridge this gap, separating the versatility of human intelligence from our best artificial algorithms. I'm still very new here in Tübingen, having arrived only last month via Harvard, but my experience so far has been overwhelmingly positive. The research community here is truly world-class, and it's one of the best environments to be a researcher anywhere in the world. I really hope you can come visit sometime soon.
Hi, my name is Philipp Berens and I'm a professor of data science for vision research at the Institute for Ophthalmic Research in the Medical School of the University of Tübingen. Also, I'm one of the speakers of the Excellence Cluster of Machine Learning New Perspectives for Science. I have been in Tübingen for a really long time, almost 20 years. In fact, I came to study bioinformatics here. My group works on computational neuroscience and trying to use machine learning to understand better the brain and the retina in the eye. Also, we work on developing techniques for improving medical diagnostics and on the ethical challenges that these new technologies bring about. What I really like about our new Excellence Cluster is that we can work together from different disciplines, from different angles of perspectives, on problems that are algorithmically really similar. I'm also looking forward to interact with all the new colleagues, and I think we have a really good team on board to do great science over the next years.
Hi, my name is Siddhartha Goswami and I lead a junior research group here at the University of Tübingen within the Cluster of Excellence, Machine Learning New Perspectives in Science. The focus of the research in our group is to uncover non-trivial patterns in climate systems and to understand how do they interact with each other, how have they behaved in the past, and how will they change in the future. To do so, we look at many different kinds of data, from weather stations, from satellites, from paleoclimate, and from climate models. The approaches that we use fall broadly under the category of machine learning and statistical methods. In the end, the goal is to advance our understanding of the climate and to keep track of the uncertainties while doing so. It's also exciting to be here in Tübingen because this place has many different research groups who are at the forefront of both the theory and applications of machine learning.
Hi, my name is Ulrike Luxburg and I'm a professor for the theory of machine learning at the University of Tübingen. I'm also a speaker of a large research initiative in Tübingen called Machine Learning New Perspectives for Science. My own work is centered around formal guarantees for learning algorithms. In particularly, what we like most is take algorithms that are widely used by various people and then try to prove situations under which these algorithms are going to fail. Tübingen is a great place for machine learning research. There are many researchers on all levels, so there's lots of people you can talk to and discuss ideas. The other thing that I like about Tübingen is that Tübingen itself is a critical town, I would say. So the population of Tübingen engages in many discussions and asks us tough questions about what is the impact of machine learning on society and what are the things that we can influence, and also what is our research agenda. And I think this discussion helps us to focus not only on questions that are interesting from a scientific point of view, but also finding questions that are important from the society point of view.
Hi, I'm Konstantin Genin, and I'm the leader of the research group Epistemology and Ethics of Machine Learning. I think most people would agree that questions of scientific methodology depend on ethical questions. If an experiment is unethical, you shouldn't perform it, and if an algorithm is unfair, it shouldn't be implemented. From this perspective, ethics responds to advances in machine learning and AI by rushing to install new guardrails. But ethical questions also depend on methodological ones. Whether an experiment is ethical depends on whether similarly reliable inferences could be made from non-experimental data. And whether an algorithm is fair depends on how well it manages delicate trade-offs between competing explications of fairness. The answers to these questions typically turn on methodological ones, and more often than not, these are both technical and hotly contested. But from this perspective, methodological advances ought to lead to ethical ones. The goal of the Ethics and Epistemology Research Group is to work these problems from both sides, to approach methodological issues with an eye to their social consequences, and to approach ethical issues with an eye to methodological resolutions. Since I'm new in Tübingen, I'm still recruiting new members for the research group. If you're interested in doing a PhD or a postdoc with me, please check out the cluster website. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zeynep Akata. I'm a professor of computer science at the University of Tübingen. I'm a part of Cluster of Excellence Machine Learning. Before I moved to Tübingen about a year ago, I was an assistant professor at the University of Amsterdam. Before that, I did a postdoc at UC Berkeley and at Max Planck Institute for Informatics. Before that, I did my PhD in INRIA Grenoble. After such a long journey in Europe, I found myself in Tübingen, and I have been since then enjoying the vibrant research environment in Tübingen and also the nature around it. My research focuses on explainable machine learning. We would like to build explainable deep models that specializes on zero-shot learning, image classification, and other similar tasks. And we would like to build these entangled and compositional representations.
Hi, my name is Jakob Macke, and I'm professor for machine learning and science at Tübingen University. My own path in machine learning and in the NeurIPS community started many years ago when I was a graduate student at the Max Planck Institute in Tübingen, and I'm very happy and excited that we now had a chance to return to Tübingen to join the Excellence Cluster. In our work, we develop machine learning methods and in particular Bayesian inference tools to improve and accelerate the process of scientific discovery. So the Excellence Cluster is really a perfect working environment for our work. We're particularly interested in interactions with neuroscience, and I strongly believe that AI and machine learning neuroscience have a lot to offer each other. In Tübingen, we really enjoy interacting with the research environments, both in basic neuroscience, but also with groups in clinical brain research. We are looking for postdocs and for graduate students, so if you're interested in working with us on these topics, please drop me a line.
Hello, my name is Baumgartner, and I will be starting as group leader at the Cluster of Excellence Machine Learning New Perspectives for Science at the beginning of next year. In my research, I use machine learning to solve problems in medical image analysis. Despite tremendous progress in this field, surprisingly little of this technology has actually made it into clinical practice. One reason for this is that the medical domain carries extremely high risks and that doctors must be actually willing to use this technology. Therefore, in my research, I try to answer questions such as how can we create more robust and safer algorithms, and how can we create interpretable human-in-the-loop systems that doctors are actually willing to use. I haven't officially started at the cluster yet, but I can already see that there is a remarkably wide range of expertise both in machine learning and in application fields, as well as an extraordinary willingness to collaborate across fields.
Hi everyone, my name is Enkelejda Kasneci. I'm a professor for human-computer interaction at the Department of Computer Science. My research revolves around the question on how to make the interaction with computer systems around us more efficient, intelligent, and intuitive. Towards this goal, we combine advanced machine learning techniques with novel input and output modalities such as eye tracking, virtual, and augmented reality. The Cluster of Excellence is for me as researcher a unique ecosystem which bundles expertise from various research fields and can serve at the same time as an incubator for all kinds of user-centered AI solutions. We're nicely embedded at the University of Tübingen, which is an excellent research environment. So knowledge gained here in the cluster can be easily transferred to other research areas. This way, we as researchers in the cluster hope to achieve a broader social impact. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Robert Bamler, and I'm a professor of data science and machine learning at the Computer Science Department of University of Tübingen, and I'm a member of the Cluster of Excellence, Machine Learning, New Perspectives for Science. My group works on scalable Bayesian inference algorithms and on deep probabilistic models, and we apply our methods to new and emerging fields, for example, to neural data compression and to decentralized learning. So therefore, my research interests touch a lot of other fields of research that are related to machine learning. Luckily, I don't have to know everything about all of these related fields, because we have experts on all of these fields right here at the cluster. And that's why I find it so attractive to work here. This cluster brings together leading experts from various fields. If you come to work here, you'll be collaborating with a diverse group of researchers with many different perspectives on machine learning.
Hello, my name is Philipp Berens, and I'm the professor for the methods of machine learning here at the University of Tübingen. I've been a member of the New RIPS community for well over a decade, and like everyone else, I've watched in awe as our field has grown from a small niche into a great big thing that changes and affects the world. One of the domains that are particularly affected by the developments in machine learning is science. But science poses genuine new challenges that we don't find in this way in industrial and commercial applications. Science requires the reduction of data into understandable, parsable, communicable models, and simultaneously the use of existing knowledge to inform the buildup of such models. It also poses big philosophical questions about what it means to know and to learn. And so I'm excited that together with our colleagues from the domain sciences, we are going to build this cluster of excellence here at the University of Tübingen to specifically address these questions and hopefully find exciting and interesting answers to them in the not so distant future.
We congratulate our researchers, especially our junior researchers, to more than 15 papers accepted at NeurIPS 2020. You can check out our publications on the website close to this video. We look forward to meeting you in the future, hopefully also in Tübingen at some point. If you'd like more information about our cluster and our initiative, come to our website or follow us on Twitter. Thanks for your attention and enjoy the conference.